We have 6 more weeks of the polar vortex? Hello! This week we're talking about current events. So, what happened recently was the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl happened this past weekend, and basically for y'all that don't know what the Super Bowl is, it's this big event, this kind of huge chunk of airtime where these companies spend millions of dollars for like 15 seconds of airtime in between clips of sports, or these athletes like throw like footballs and make points and don't make points, and you know the deal. The Super Bowl is also in honor of the Puppy Bowl that happens right before the Super Bowl, so you could even argue that the Super Bowl is kind of like the after party of the Puppy Bowl. Pretty great after party if you ask me. Anyway, so Groundhog Day happened. So basically what happened was this groundhog came out of this hole, looked at his shadow, saw his shadow, and so that means we have 6 more weeks of winter. But that's not what is important. That's pretty miserable and it's just mortifying news, but what's more important is this groundhog's name. This groundhog is named Punxsutawney Phil. Punxsutawney Phil? Who named this groundhog? And why would you name a groundhog Punxsutawney Phil? Also, why would a groundhog be named? What's the point? He's looking up at his shadow. That's the most useless use of word space ever. Just call this groundhog Groundhog or name him like Bob, but Punxsutawney Phil? Anyway. What else happened recently? The Grammys were this past Sunday. It was this past Sunday or one of the other Sundays before that. Lorde performed. It was a little bit of a terrifying experience. She's a very unique performer. It almost looks like she's having very interesting spasms. We'll never be royal. She's like convulsing, like, never seen diamond in the flesh. Like, that is Lorde's dance move. So you watch it and you're like, I'm actually seeing her live in March, so I'll use the Katie Cam to catch some live Lorde seizure dance move making. Also in recent news, Justin Bieber still sucks. Chinese New Year happened. This is the year of the horse. So all those sappy horse movies you watched when you were a child that made you cry and you could predict all of them, yeah, you might want to pull those back out. This is also film award season, like the Oscars, the Golden Globes, the SAG Awards. So it's a big time for movies. I'm a huge movie fan myself. Well, I mean, my ideal Saturday night is literally staying in and watching movies and pretending that I'm the Academy. One day I would love to be the Academy. We've got some pretty big nominees this year. Wolf of Wall Street, American Hustle, Frozen. If you haven't seen Frozen, Frozen is pretty much the must-see movie of your life. And so also during award season, it's a time when these celebrities come out and walk a carpet that is red. So it's basically just a competition to see who can turn the most heads on this red carpet with their innovative fashion choices, aka the most ugliest thing you've ever seen. And you're like, if you have that much money, why are you buying that kind of dress? Well, men all just kind of look the same. It's also a time when these actors who have worked for years for this kind of recognition to be at the Oscars or the Golden Globes actually win, and then they go up to say their speech, which is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Unless you're Jennifer Lawrence, when you probably have many more opportunities. So basically they go up and they're talking, it's very sentimental, and then the Academy or the producers of the show decide, over this person, and they start playing this music and it's really awkward and they have to get off the stage and they're taking too long, and you're kind of sitting as the audience watching the show, you just feel awkward for them. When it comes to getting people off the stage, this is how they should do it in award shows. Thank you so much. I was settled down. That's nothing. Right back at you, man. Thank you. I would like to, this is such an honor, Leonardo DiCaprio. Next time, I would like to thank my cats. I would like to thank Dunkin' Donuts. I wouldn't be here without you, especially you, Red Velvet Drizzle. I would also like to thank you. Thank you. And that's all you need to know in terms of current events this week. That is how the grilled cheese sizzles. What's going on in your lives? I want to know. Fill me in on the current events in your life in the comment box below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If not, get out of here. I use my haters to fuel the flame underneath my grilled cheese.